Hey, I'm Hunt, and this is Hunt on LSU, your channel for LSU Fighting Tiger football talk. Enjoy the video. We want you to leave a comment below, hit that like button, and subscribe right below the video. Enjoy. Football recruiting, LSU hosted an important visitor over the weekend. This is transfer portal recruiting. Logan Diggs, the running back from Notre Dame, visited over the weekend. And by all accounts, I think things went very good. I'm giving LSU, and look, this is, you lean on Shea, lean on Billy, lean on Matthew Bruni, lean on Sonny Shipp and Mike Scarborough, like all those guys, they know the recruiting. I don't dabble in that world very much. But just connecting the dots here, it would surprise me a lot if Logan Diggs did not end up at LSU. You've got a situation where the numbers look really strong for LSU in terms of running back. It looks like they've got a ton. But the fact of the matter is that Armani Goodwin is still not healthy and hasn't been for a year and a half. John Emery has not been with the football team since December. And you've got a couple freshmen who've never done anything here. So it looks like they got a ton of running backs, and maybe it does come to fruition that all these guys are ready to roll come fall. But the fact is that there are some issues with some of the guys in the running back room. And if Logan Diggs came in, he would become, in my opinion, the most talented and without question the most productive in his college career running back that LSU would have. Noah Cain had a nice start to his career at Penn State, but over the last 2 years, he hasn't been wildly productive. Armani Goodwin's been hurt. John Emery's been absent from the team and hasn't been wildly productive. Josh Williams is solid player, but it would surprise me a lot if Logan Diggs did not end up at LSU. I don't know what his plan is for this week. I don't know if he's planning another visit. I know he's knocked on a few other doors, South Carolina. But I think there's a real chance that this week Logan Diggs may make a decision to be an LSU Tiger. That's just my gut. That's not because I've got any sources or I've talked to Logan Diggs or I connect these dots. New Orleans kid, played for Brian Kelly, got an opportunity to play for the home team. LSU's running back situation, while it looks deep, is kind of in flux. I think you're going to see Logan Diggs pick LSU sometime relatively soon. I would hope it's this week. That's just what my gut tells me. As far as high school recruiting goes, I do know that Joe Sloan, LSU quarterbacks coach, is making a pretty big visit today. That's Bryce Underwood, who is a 5-star quarterback, the number 1 quarterback in the country in his class. He's 6'3", 210 pounds, and is about to finish, I guess, his sophomore year. He'll be a junior this coming fall, and then he will be a senior next year. So, younger player, but the best one in the country by just about every side. If you look at it, On3 has him as the number 1 quarterback in his class, number 1 player in the country. 247's got him as the number 1 quarterback in his class, top 10 player in the country. ESPN says best quarterback in the country. Rivals says best quarterback in the country. He's incredibly talented, already a tall kid, and he's been wildly productive. You know, Michigan and Michigan State are the home teams. Ohio State's always going to knock on those doors, but Joe Sloan is very much in the mix with LSU and is going to check in on Bryce Underwood today. It's so important to me to continue to add quarterbacks. They don't have to be high schoolers, obviously. You can do it in the transfer portal with older players, and I think LSU will continue to do that as well. But because they tend to leave so often and so quickly, you just got to keep restocking the shelves. Bryce Underwood would be a really nice one to bring in. Colin Hurley's coming in this next class. And the fact of the matter is, if you bring in Colin Hurley and you bring in Bryce Underwood, both those guys are not going to finish their careers at LSU. But you gotta amass as many as possible so you can hit on one. There are going to be Walker Howards that leave. There are going to be TJ Finleys that leave. But you got to keep stocking those shelves, and Bryce Underwood would be a really nice one to stock. I don't know what his timeline is. I don't know if he's planning on coming down for any games. Like, I don't know much about his recruitment. I just know that he's a heck of a player and a guy that LSU has really gotten in on early and is in the mix for, and that's a very, very good thing. It is kind of recruiting season. My calendar is a little messed up with recruiting. I used to really have it locked in. You got your camps in the summer, a lot of commitments. You got your visits and some commitments in the fall. Then everything would happen in January where you were tracking it the whole time. And you got that signing day in February, and then the calendar flips again. Now with the transfer portal and with early enrollees, it's a little off in my perspective of it. But I know this: whenever Bryce Underwood wants to commit to LSU, that'll be a good spot on the calendar for it because he's a heck of a player. So just a little LSU football there for you. Talking a little bit of Cruton, mainly just get off the baseball talk, which was depressing me after what we saw yesterday at the box.
Hey, thanks for watching Hunt on LSU. Before you get out of here, do us a couple of favors. Hit that like button, leave your comments below, and subscribe to the channel for all your Fighting Tiger football talk. See you next time.